Scott Weddle here, the founder of the Coach's Journey and the FSA Method. And I'm reporting in today with this amazing daily live stream that I love to do. And this is going to be very, very powerful. And first and foremost, obviously, I just want to say a massive thank you. I'll turn that noise down behind me. Just want to say a massive thank you for showing up to these live streams, being involved here, listening, learning, and actually absorbing this information, because it's very powerful when you start to understand what's going on, when you start to create a new perception, when you start to create a new way of thinking. Because when you create a new way of thinking, you create a new perception, that then shifts what is going to change your results, which is the way you feel and the way you act. Okay? Because like I said, what most people do is they look at their immediate feedback, which is what the title of the live is, and they give up too early, and they just get frustrated too early, and then they don't use the immediate feedback in the way it's meant to be used. And the immediate feedback is like, okay, these results are telling me that I have to work on this. Then what do? You go away and you go and learn something new. You gain knowledge. You gain a new understanding. Then you mentally rehearse it. You visualize it. Then you put it into action. And then you get more immediate feedback. And then guess what? You're going to improve 1% better every single day. Now, I'm all for helping like you specifically, like generate more business for your business. Like, lay a solid foundation, build authority, build an audience, put systems in place to actually allow that to happen, which therefore equals conversions and clients. Okay, the C system, caring conversations that lead to conversions. Okay, but at the same time, what else that goes on underneath that is, like, you've got to be productive on a daily basis. You've got to be in the right mindset. Okay, because if you're not, the immediate feedback you get is going to create resistance inside, and more resistance inside, and then you're going to buy into the resistance because you're not willing to lean into the resistance and actually go through it. Then you're not going to take the congruent actions to actually get to where you want to be. And that's what people do, is they experience the immediate feedback, and then they start doing a million things because they're reacting rather than reflecting. And then you go in many directions, and you change your mind, and you change this and you change that, and then you just go in a million directions. You're doing a million things, and you experience overwhelm. Okay? And then you lose focus on the long-term goals, and you actually struggle to get yourself back into momentum. And then what can happen is you can just keep doing things that are not working, or you procrastinate, and then you go round in a circle. So you're not actually using the immediate feedback of the results you're getting at the moment to say, interesting that this is happening. I'm obviously creating it because I'm the driver. Everything comes around you. So at the end of the day, if you can have your lead generation systems in place, you can have all that stuff in place. You can have systems in place. You can be like doing a live training once a week that's maybe working a little bit. You could be putting like a lead magnet out there that's getting you some leads and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, if you are not consciously aware of what's going on a daily basis, and you're not planning every single day, you've not got vision, and you're not planning back 1 year, 90, 30, 7 to the day, and you're not actually getting the feedback and saying, what was my intention today? What did I go out to actually do? Like, where was it uncomfortable today? What actually went right today? So you're actually starting to see your strengths, and then where do I need support? Where do I need support? Because every single day you're going to learn. The immediate feedback is going to tell you where you need support. It's going to tell you where you're hiding from, because we all hide from certain areas in our life, whether it's in business, relationships, family. We hide from certain areas in our life, and we do not like to actually face the truth. But if you bring both together where you've got the actual daily systems, the daily productivity systems, the daily mindset systems in place, as well as having the systems in your business which are going to lay the solid foundation, that are going to build authority, build an audience, the systems that come together to do that, create the clients. If you bring both together, that's where magic happens. But if you just have one and you don't have the other, then obviously you're not. If you just have this and you're just not really implementing anything and you're just sort of going through the motions and not doing anything, then you're not going to get the results you want. But if you do both together, you're going to get amplified results, okay? And that's why I'm a great believer in having a foundation, a bread and butter system that is just working consistently, constantly in the background. Because that then allows you to have that as your foundation that's rock solid, where you can build off. So if you start to build something and you build something and you're like, that didn't quite work, or oh, I have to change the size of that. Like if you're building a house, oh, we built the wrong size. That wall that we just put up is wrong. The window opening is meant to be here and we've put it there. Okay, right. You don't have to, you're not going to just flop because you've got that rock solid foundation. It's there and you can just go back to that and have that running, and that's going to keep you moving, which is the foundation, which is the C system. Okay, and that's why I'm so passionate about helping you lay that foundation within what you're doing on a daily basis, to actually the systems you actually have to put in place. So you create more clients, you create more business, you build authority, you build audience, so you start to become a big fish in a small pond. We bring both together, it's powerful. And we only put one in place, then especially if we only just focus on the business stuff and we don't put the other stuff in place, that's a recipe for disaster, because you're just going to be operating from the same neural pathways, you're going to be operating from the same habits, you're going to be operating from the same place, you're going to be being the same person, and therefore what usually will happen is you will sabotage, if that is the word, because there's no real, sabotage doesn't really exist, it's just patterns, it's just neural pathways that are just recreating themselves because that's your normal way of doing things. So you're just being you. So you've actually got to break the habit of being yourself to allow the new systems, the new strategies, the new visions to actually work. Otherwise, you might see a quick influx of results, which will happen. You will see a quick influx of results, then you'll keep getting a little bit, and then boom, you will crash, you will sabotage, you will go back to old ways if you've not got a daily system in place which is allowing you to reflect, which is allowing you to actually understand where you are uncomfortable, understand where you do need support, so you can actually start being honest with yourself on a daily basis instead of lying to yourself, and start to see better results. Because you are going to be breaking the habit of being yourself, the person that you are now, because the person that you are now is not going to have the business that you want. The business that you want, and whatever that is for you, what business do you want? Who do you want to be helping truly? Is it offline or online? Is it both? Who do you want to be coaching? Why? How much fucking income do you want to be making? That business, the vision you've got, the person that you are today is not the person that's going to have that business. You have got to become a new person. So if you're not reflecting, if you're not getting immediate feedback on a daily basis, if you're not reflecting and you're not making changes on a daily basis, becoming aware, self-awareness, and then taking in slow, small steps and taking little actions every single day to move you towards where you're going, then guess what? The systems, the strategies and stuff will work, of course. It's inevitable when you just take action. But will you sustain them if you do not become the person you've got to become? Because either or, if you're the procrastinator or you're the person that's just busy and doing busy work, either way, the system will come in and you will sabotage the system, because You create busy work for yourself and you forget about that, and your ego comes in saying, I don't need to do that anymore, and I'm ready for this and I'm ready for that, and let's just go ahead and let's just rush and let's just move forward. Done it, slapped in the face, fell on my ass, and it hit me. And I've also been the procrastinator as well. So if you're the busy guy or the procrastinator, get out your ego, seriously, and realise that you've got to lay a solid foundation within your business and within you. Because most people do not have the foundation, and they're trying to rush and scream and I have to go there, and it's all about what will people think, are people judging me, and I have to put this perception on. You just have to be yourself. That is it. Okay? You build your systems around that. You focus on you focus on your journey, you focus on becoming 1% better every single day. That's all that matters. So, are you ready to start doing something different? Because your current level of choices, your current level of commitment are keeping you where you are today, and stuck in that place of overwhelm, which either leads to you being busier, doing work that's not getting you anywhere, or being a procrastinator, doing F all that's getting you nowhere. Come on, focus. You can do this. Use your focus right now and focus on what you want. How important is that to you? What do you truly want? What's truly going to make you happy? Because it's all this stuff underneath. You might think you want more leads. You might think you want more clients. You might think you want more money. But think about the stuff underneath. The real why that's attached to it. Like, how much longer are you going to allow yourself not to have that? And this goes for all of us. I'm constantly asking myself these questions. I'm constantly being 1% better every single day. I'm constantly working on myself, and that's why I can sit here with this confidence and this integrity and speak to you like this. Otherwise, I would not be able to speak to you like this, and there'd be an incongruency going on. But right now, there's complete alignment. That's because I call myself out, and I get help from other people to call me out as well. And that means I can call you out. So your current level of choices, your current level of commitment are keeping you where you are. The harsh reality is you're choosing to be right here, right now. And the amazing thing is, if you're choosing to be right here, right now, you can change it. So what is the new choice going to be? And if you're looking for support, if you're looking to use the online world to generate more business, generate more leads, to be an authority, to build an audience, to put systems in place that allow you to do that work as a foundational thing that's just going to work. It's going to be your foundation, your organic foundation. So you can generate more clients, so you have that foundation to build off, whether that's for your offline business or your online business. Join the group, the Online Coaches Network, for purpose-driven personal trainers and coaches. And also, if you're the person that actually wants to take their business online, to actually create more freedom, and you want to use the online world to actually serve people, as well as generate leads, and you want to make the transition online, this is for you also. Go below, that I'm going to do right now behind me, and join that group, because I'm here to help you, and I'm here to support you, and I'm here to keep you accountable if you choose to be a part of it. Oh man, that was a great live. I'm feeling really good about that. That just flew right through me, and it's funny that because I actually set an intention before I just poured this coffee right up here, went to the toilet, bit too much information, but never mind. And set an intention just to get in the flow and I can deliver. So it's amazing what happens when you set an intention and you follow through with it. Boom. Join the group here. I'll pin that to the top. You can see that coming at the bottom. Join this group. And also, if you're the kind of person that's just want to take action, I have a beta program that's open right now, which is really focused on the foundations of lead generation. Okay, but also what will be in this program is like a lot of training around the foundations within you and your day and your daily productivity, so you're not overwhelmed, so you know what you're doing, and you're doing exactly what we spoke about today. You're improving 1% every single day. You're becoming the person you have to become every single day to have the business that you truly desire. Okay, as well as putting in the foundation for your lead generation, where We will help you lay the foundation, become the authority, build audience exponentially, as well as ongoing, and help you stay omnipresent, become top of mind, because at the end of the day, like Microsoft have done studies, and it takes 0.9 of contact was the average that someone is ready to buy. Okay, it takes 0.5 of contact for someone to just become top of mind. Okay, so if you're not like delivering your stuff and your systems, if you're not building your systems around that, you're losing out on 80% of what can actually happen for you, and you're tapping into only 20% of what's possible. Think about that for a minute. So we create systems around that to make sure that you're top of mind, and to make sure that it's systematically running in the background as campaigns that are building trust, building relationships, giving value, and helping you stay top of mind. Therefore, we lead this into a system which converts them into a client, the people that are actually ready. Because most people are trying to push people into things rather than pulling people through and enticing people to come through, which is the way it should be, because you care that much and you've got a mission and you are connected to that mission. You know you can change that person's life. You know when you change that person's life, you're changing the world one person at a time, and you're connected to that and you have that mission. It's your duty to get out there and do it. If you're ready right now to do that, there is an absolute no-brainer offer that is just never going to be available again once this gets properly launched into a product, and the price will at least double. So if you're ready, drop me a message. We can have a quick 10-minute connection call, which is where we're going to connect, and I'll find out if or how I can help you. Okay, guys? Boom! Epic live stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Join the group below. Reach out if you're interested in the Better Program Foundational Lead Generation Program. Have an absolute amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will catch you all again soon. Have a good one.